What's going on, HDL fans? It's Gordon Sign here, coach of your Washington Argents, bringing you another coach interview. And today I am joined by the former coach of the Toledo Temples and now coach of the Fort Defiance Dittos. It is ThePokeFish.
Hello.
So, Fish, why the team name and change? Because, as we all know, you made it to the finals last season with the Temples. So everybody wants to know why the rebrand.
Well, rebranded my team this season because Fort Defiance is after my hometown of Defiance, and I like Ditto almost as much as I like Temple, so bring it a little closer to home, and still Pokemon I really enjoy.
Sweet. And then what would you say is your favorite Pokemon of all time?
Whiscash, hands down. I love that boy.
Any memories or specific reasons on why he's your favorite?
I used one in my first playthrough of Sapphire back in the day. He was the best, and I have loved Whiscash and fish Pokemon in general since then, hence my name.
Sweet. And so what would you say is your favorite Pokemon memory?
Maybe not a specific memory per se, but I feel like the whole Gen 3 is like my favorite Pokemon memory in a way. I play Hoenn too much. I've played it a million times, and every time just the whole storyline and the whole region and everything about it, I smile. I mean, it just everything about it. I love it all.
Awesome. Hoenn was my first gen. I don't know, was that your first gen as well, or?
It was the first one that I played. It was not the first one that I owned. I owned Platinum before any other ones. But I played Sapphire a lot because my friend had it, and then I eventually got it. But the first thing I had was a DS, and so I had Platinum, and I bought my own Game Boy Advance where I could play the older games and stuff, and was able to play it often then.
Awesome, man. And so obviously, you made it to the finals last season, beating me in the semifinals with that AV Pelipper coming in clutch. So how'd you feel about last season altogether?
Last season was I feel like it was a pretty solid season. As a team, I didn't really have a plan. Going to the draft, it was something that was just kind of seat in my pants draft. I thought the team went pretty well. I had to get some of my early switches like Ursaring. I actually screwed up, and I did not realize I could not baton pass speed, so that's why I got rid of Ursaring, because he was kind of going to be my speed sweeper if I could get some baton passes onto him. But after I made a couple of those trades, I thought it was a pretty well-rounded team, even though I didn't have a fire type, and I had two dragons that were 4 times weak to ice. I was able to hold pretty well and made it a 1-0 in the finals against Mike. I thought that was pretty good. So hopefully we'll be shooting for the championships again this season, but we'll see.
Nice. And obviously your division is looking like you'll have a good chance at that. Obviously anybody can challenge anybody to winning a division. You know, you never know. It all comes down to teams that were drafted and how coaches play with those teams. But you know, your division obviously has people with a little less experience than yourself, so you know you should be looking at least at a playoff spot, if not division winner, right there.
That's the goal.
And so predictions or hopes for this season with the team you drafted, or just how you want things to go.
I guess for hopes, it's my first time using a lot of the Mons that I'm using, and it's first time using them competitively. I've never used Excadrill or Mega T, so just a little stuff I'm hoping goes well. I've never really done a sand team before, even though I wouldn't call it a sand team. I do have sand on the team, but I wouldn't call it a heavy sand team by any means. But major hopes is just get to playoffs is the first goal more than anything. But I tried to get a little different of a team. You know, I didn't spend all my points. I've got some lower tier stuff, but a lot of fast offense. So we'll see how it goes.
Awesome, my dude. And final question here for season 3: hail or sun? Which one's it gonna be?
Probably neither. I don't know. It depends. If I get a wheel pick, I might do some more weather because weather is strong. But
You didn't
like I
have
said,
a wheel pick, and you still grabbed sand.
I know it wasn't a plan. It really wasn't. I planned on using Excadrill, but I did not plan on going sand. But T-Tar was free. A lot of people were taking megas really early, and I really need to get a strong mega, and I saw a really strong dark type that could also buff up my Excadrill that I already had. So there was really no reason for me not to grab it.
Yeah, definitely. Well, best of luck to you this season, my dude.
Thank you, and I wish the best of luck to you as well.
Thank you, man. We're battling at some point during the season. No idea when. I'll have to look at the schedule and figure that out. But I know we will be battling, so I'm looking forward to that little rematch there. And thank you, everybody, for tuning in to this interview. I think we got one more with Mike, and we might be getting one with Dr. Somnia, a new coach of the league, but I'm not quite sure. So we are coming to the end of these coach interviews, and we're about to have a week 1 recap once this week finishes up. But until next time, guys, I've been Gordon Sign, signing off.